Yeah, okay, that's all I really wanted to know, so I'm gonna jog back this way.
Okay. That's your second 9. And next up is woohoo! Turn tracker's back. Next up is Miz,
Yeah,
the
so
Miz Man.
he has a javelin and he's aimed it. And he will avoid trying to hit Airy. If I move here, I do have more or less a clear line of sight to literally any of these.
Yep.
But I guess I'm going to try targeting this one, and then it'll probably bypass him. So let's see what happens.
All right.
Unless there's a big penalty for attacking the one close to Airy.
I'm going to say he's going to get just a little bit of cover from the lip of just from the edge of just because the stairs are curving
Okay.
up.
That
But
would
aside from
probably
that,
apply to all of them, so okay.
yep. But it's not going to be major. It's
All
just
right.
like a small shield.
So let's
Yeah.
add it. Hey! 21 and minus whatever, so.
So there's no penalty for you because you took the time to aim. Does it hit the small lip? I'll say it's a 19 to 20. Nope. And does it hit his small shield? It does not. So it hits him. So roll damage. And because you have a near perfect. Yes. And because it's a near perfect, that actually increases up to 10.
Oh, right. +1 damage. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
you get +1 damage for having a near perfect attack.
All right, cool.
So 10 points of damage.
Is that threshold of pain him?
Let me. Oh, I accidentally.
That's a good question on the other one too, but yeah.
It was not a threshold of pain on the last one, but let me see if it is a threshold of pain on this one. It is a threshold of pain. It is not a threshold of pain. Just slightly under it.
Also, I gotta say, individualized goblin stats. That's gotta be fun.
Yeah, it is. It is not. It is just under. I've got a macro that checks my threshold of pains anytime I do wounds
wonderful.
to creatures. Yeah, it also gives me morale checks and it just whispers me everything. So it also tells me if they pass the threshold of pain. So it's really nice.
That's
if anyone out
wonderful.
there is playing
That's great
Hackmaster,
stuff.
it rolls everything for me. So like I know really quick.
Right.
But
Like Zani though,
that is Miz.
Misvo is not going to reload, so he's just gonna go ahead and be done. So let me go ahead and hit that. Bam.
All right.
Should have gone through.
Now we're back to the damn delays.
Hit it again just for good measure. He'll act again on 9.
All right.
Hey, there we go.
So on second 8, this goblin cries out something to his buddies, and this guy takes a tactical move, which means he's going to suffer a -1 to attack and defense until his next attack. And this goblin steps up and will also attack you, Ari. Ah! So there's an attack against Ari with an 11 to hit. It's just enough. You can't quite get your shield in time. You were too focused on the one goblin, and this guy gets through, stabbing you for 4 points of damage. A mighty blow, if I say so myself.
Right?
No, it's a separate wound.
Okay, I'm always confused about when it adds to an old wound or when it's a new wound.
They're always new wounds unless it's a continuing effect.
Okay.
So like in some monsters will like keep biting the same location or like constricting damage. I think like a boa constrictor just adds to the same wound as it's just crushing you.
I just know that something happened last time where in a fight I got into 2 different wounds from I think the same thing. I don't remember why, but this doesn't really matter in the end of the day.
I don't remember why either.
I remember I asked. Unfortunately, that was 2 weeks ago, so it's hard to remember.
I can't remember why that happened at all.
I think he got bit and then he got hit by one of the weapons.
I don't remember. That's the problem. I do have a wound 2 and a wound 3, both 1-pointers now. So if I survive the day, I'm good.
Okay, well, yeah, doesn't ring a bell at all. It's probably just me.
I suggest we all go back and watch the VOD. Not today, mind you, when the game is over.
something to do during quarantine.
Something to do during quarantine. Watch all the
Those of
back
us,
episodes.
those of
I
us
do
actually in
sometimes watch
quarantine.
the. I usually watch the back half of each episode, just to catch up where we were last. Sometimes it just spaces me.
Yeah. So remember, if you want to pull anything on Eli, do it in the first half of the game.
Yeah, that's the trick. Now, I mentioned this in the first 15 minutes of the last episode. All right, we're waiting on the delay. You see, there's another goblin around that corner. Miz, what does Miz want to do?
Miz has a really simple turn.
Miz Namvo.
Yes, the Miz man is going to go ahead and step 10 feet up and draw their short sword, and that is going to be it, because that's all they need to do.
All right.
Where'd Sani go? Oh, there's just a huge pile of 9s. That's what happened.
Yeah, there's just a huge pile of 9s. This is a 10. The goblins are pushing up on each other. Where is that? Oh, good lord. The goblin in the front is the last of the 9s. What a bunch of pain in the Patuski. Time to shuffle that around, and this goblin in here steps around the corner. He sees it's just a cluster cluck, and like you see him yelling out more in Goblin. Kara, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of jog into this area a little bit to try to get an idea what's going on. All right, it looks like 3 passageways. Or is this an enclosed area?
It does. It looks like there's 3 passageways, one going this direction, south and east. And pretty much it looks like almost there's like a compass rows of passageways from this chamber.
Okay.
All right. So that's your second. Oh! The turn tracker's back.
Aha!
Zani.
Zani is going to engage. She has her weapon. She approaches this one. She slashes. She has
All right.
3 1/4 feet on her weapon, which should be the 2 on the short sword.
Well, they also aren't attacking this second. They're already attacking Tubbs.
All right.
So there's no reach issues here, but
broadsword
should I
time
take
it
an
is, and
attack?
that is a 20.
Oh, and I rolled a 1. Holy smoke. So a near perfect attack, so that'll do +1 damage. So let's see that damage.
This is going to be devastating. Or, well, 10 damage anyway.
Like you said, 10 damage on the dot. That goblin is not quite threshold of pain. Seems like you might have to do just a little bit more than 10 damage to do that to them.
Oh, yeah.
But this goblin did roll a fumble, so there's a 50% chance that you'll get a free attack.
Accidentally
Even or
stabs
odd?
himself in the chest.
Would you like even, or would you like odd there, Zani?
I'll take the odds.
Take the and God, I can't believe I'm rewarding you for that. Terrible pun.
The
All right,
puns
you
are
get a
always
free attack.
rewarding. Here we go.
Now, did you want to take this free attack against Tubbs? Equally viable. This
Tubbs
combat
is a
seems
good
like it's
choice.
going too well.
I'll have to
Does
get
seem
him
like-
later, though. He'll have to wait.
Okay. All right.
9
And so
only
this
on
will
this
happen
one.
on second 10, but we might as well get so we don't forget it. We'll do it now.
Okay.
And he gets a near perfect defense, which means on second 11 he'll get a free attack against you, but just an unarmed attack. So we might as well get that out of the way as well.
All right.
So
I'm also going to go
in
ahead
the
and delay
future-
my speed right now.
sounds good. So you go and he kind of fumbles and you slash him on the chest and you try to follow up with it, and the goblin ducks under and smashes tries to smash his his small shield into the gut of Zani, just like a gut blow.
Yeah.
Give me that defense roll.
Okay. Got +5 on this. This is a heavily defended character. 19.
Yep, it's no free attack there.
Yeah, versus 7. Yeah, that doesn't reach the shield.
Doesn't even reach the shield. So we're on second 10. Kara, having a fun adventure down there?
I am, yeah. I'm off on doing my own thing, apparently. I was really expecting goblins would be coming this way too. But looks like all these passages are empty as far as I can see. Alright.
Release the babies! Alright. So now it's up to the goblin masses. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Jeez, you're throwing me in such chaos. Alright, there's a bunch of them. They're going to do the goblin shuffle. This guy's going to step up here. This guy's going to step up here. And this guy's going to step up in here. So this goblin's going to attack you there, Ari. Done, 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 done. This goblin's slashing at you with a 7.
So I clicked defense when you first said it before you even happened. So I was just kind of waiting for that to happen.
I mentioned it because I was hoping it would like build up the and actually like by the time I finished saying it, I was hoping it would roll. So it does hit your shield because he missed by exactly 10. Remember, because you have a medium shield which gives you 6 plus the 4 defense bonus, so that's a 10. So it just hits your shield. So, but for negligible damage, as it just bink. It's a weak blow against your shield. Miz, what does Miz want to do?
Stem the goblin tide, charge! Aha! And I'm here.
All right, so you're attacking up the stairs at the goblin.
Yeah, by like a whole foot, I think here, given the measurement.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do an aggressive attack or anything crazy. I don't have quite as much defense with this character. I can only hope to help Barry. So, short sword, let's do it. 17.
All right. This goblin does have a -2 because they have been doing tactical moves, but it's still, you just managed to hit the shield.
Ah, unfortunate. Well, that is still going to be a weapon delay. My speed is 8. So, we'll come back to him in a bit.
All right.
Back to the goblin hordes.
Back to the goblin hordes. Goblin hordes are moving. Goblin hordes are kind of just sitting still. Goblin hordes are just delaying them at this point. Goblin hordes are moving. Goblin hordes are frustrated by the all the shuffling they have to do, but there's another turn of shuffling. So there's now 2 facing Miz and 2 facing Ari. And, well, Ari's the first one to slice, so a slice away. Slice a day keeps goblin threats away. With a 9. Damn, that shield. Come on. 1 point of damage. Does that break your shield? Does that mighty blow?
No, never.
Ah. All right, Kara. What you doing down there?
Yeah, I'm gonna come head back and actually fight with you guys, I think. Although I'm gonna go. Whoa, sorry, the map takes so long to move by the time. I'm gonna go check out over here. Does this connect? Oh, it does. Okay.
It does look like it. It will.
All right, I'll come along this way then. And,
all right.
Yeah.
So it'll take you 2 seconds to move where you are there. All right. Sharesh is finally aware.
I believe she will need to take some time to aim, won't she?
I believe so. Does she has a short bow? Did she have it knocked?
Probably had an arrow ready, yeah. I'm gonna say that probably makes the most sense. She knows there's danger, so.
So she had an arrow out, but she just has to draw it at this point. So for her, it'll take, instead of the 4 seconds to aim, 1 to fire, it's going to take her 2 additional seconds to knock it. So 7 seconds.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and delay her 7 seconds right now, and I'm going to go ahead and start moving her in this direction every second. She's going to be climbing the stairs to get a better shot. So,
Right, so
next
that
turn
will
she'll be
she
there.
won't be able to aim while she's moving though.
Right. She's got 2 seconds though.
And so this is
So
where
she'll
she
stop
can
moving after.
safely cross it to climb up to the stairs.
Oh, the stairs start here, not here?
Yeah, the stairs start here. This is the top. The
Okay,
top of the
well,
stairs
she'll
up here.
stay here. This is actually the angle she wants, I think.
Okay. So Tubbs, your second weapon goes off.
Time to attack.
All right. Are you going to attack the one that's been stabbed twice or the fresh one?
This guy.
All right. So make an offhand attack there. I've got a 18 on my defense. So you hit his shield. So that, I mean, if you do enough, you could break it. But the moment he's managed to catch it in his shield. So shield damage is 5. It's a big blow against the shield, but it does not break it, or it does not look to even hurt the goblin. So just delay 5 seconds on your weapon, or not 5. Delay 8 seconds, and that's when your secondary weapon will attack again. All right. And next up is Kara on second 13.
Cool. So I've been jogging. How if I go up to a run, how far can I move?
3 squares.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna do that. Yes.
Ari.
I'll attack the goblin that attacked me last.
All right. He's rearing, ready to go. Ooh, you've just landed a blow on his shield. Just barely.
Shield damage.
All right, so 6 points of damage as you just crack his shield. And I would remind you that you are of average honor, are you not?
Using my honor. Or are you saying to the... No, yeah, I'm not using my honor.
Yeah, not
You do
for
have a
using
+1
your honor,
you can
but
use.
yep, you do have a sessionly +1.
Yeah, but I'm not going to use it on a success.
Well, I mean, right now you tied, so like if you used your +1,
That's fine. It's fine. I'm not using it right now either. I would rather use it on a life or death rather than a get a little bit more damage in.
Okay.
I'm surrounded by goblins. This one going down isn't going to change the tide.
Just making sure. I just wanted to make sure you knew the options because it.
No, I had forgotten. It's good. It's a good call. It's just not now.
The turn tracker's taking its time again. So Kara, you're up next.
Cool. Yep, same thing. I'm running back to you guys. I'm coming, guys. Sorry I left you.
All right. On second 14, we've got this goblin up here attacking. Oh, aha! We're back in the thick of it. On second 14, Miz he gets swung at by this goblin up here. This goblin did take 3 tactical moves, so this attack does have a -3 on it. So be aware of that. So that's actually a 7, which
And I have 12.
Miz just manages to duck out of the way of that. So he's fine.
Yay. For now.
Dun 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 dun. Kara.
Cool. Still running. This is the top speed, right? Or is there a faster speed?
You could sprint, but with these tunnels, it's safer just to run.
Okay. Cool. Then done.
Tub, your primary weapon.
Attack.
Attack. All right. I've got a 13. Dude, you're rolling terribly. That's the second 2 I've seen you roll to attack.
I don't think I've reached double digits on any of my attacks or rolls.
Yeah, I don't think you have. Did you offend the dice gods?
I don't know, probably because I'm a dwarf. That's why.
That's what it is. Yeah. You're getting the short stick. All right, so just delay your 8 seconds. And Kara up on second 16.
Oh,
So you run back into this situation. You see Sharesh with a bow loaded. You see these two fighting, 2 goblins, and these two outnumbered 2-1, with more goblins on the way.
It is interesting to note that you went up the stairway and came back a passage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Although you guys are probably a little bit too, you know, you would probably notice that if you guys weren't engaged in combat.
I mean, me as the player, I did not see anything she saw. So all I noticed is I saw her go down the stairwell, and then she came back at a different passage.
She's a witch.
She's a witch. Burn her.
it's like a Scooby Doo thing.
Yep.
Called warlocks or man witches, according to Zweihander.
All right, so just delay your 1 second, and I get
did.
to
hit
attack with all
fine.
my
She stuck.
goblins. Okay. So I guess I'll get into my goblin fury. So this one is attacking Miz. This one right here. So he did 2
Okay.
tactical moves, so has a -2. So that's a 15 or a 13 total. So he
Oof.
stabs Miz. And Miz cries out, I'm not being paid enough for this, as he takes 6 points of damage.
All right, he'll reduce that to 4. Still not going to look good.
And next up is these 2 goblins over here. One of them is going to attack Tubbs with a 9. And you're still attacking with 2 weapons, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, so then roll that 2 weapon, 2 attacking, both attacking defense. And since that might have a delay, the other goblin, you just barely tied. You just barely managed to throw up your daggers and parry his blow aside at the last second. So Zani is attacked. This goblin's pissed. He's been stabbed. He's got a javelin in him. He's coming for blood with a 10. You know, the fiendish 10.
You got this, Sonny.
Oh, Zani's defending. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I thought
Zani's
Tubbs...
defending.
I saw what's closer to Tubbs, so I'm like, oh, okay. So, Zani, your defense. You're really good at defense. 19.
Get out of here. So it hits the shield. Shatter the shield. Shatter the shield. Come on, get out of here. All right. So that's 16, and Kara would be up on 17. So I'll just put you on 17.
I guess just to clarify shield damage, that means that I take none right now, correct?
Essentially none, yeah, because your shield gives you 4 DR, and then your armor gives you another 2. So I have to do over 6 points of damage to do 1 point of damage to Zani.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
I equipped her.
Second 18 is going to be Kara.
Oh, again. Okay. Yeah, I think if I was able to see what was going on over there, then I want to be able to hit these. It's too far.
All right. You're not going to be able to run up those stairs, though. You're only going to be able to jog. Yeah. So 2
How
squares.
many
So you'll be
squares?
just back here.
Here, fish.
Right there.
There.
Just right behind Sharesh. If you wanted to do like a jumping backstab attack on Sharesh, that would be totally possible. I mean, just if you wanted to. Just throwing that out there.
I mean, she has been useless so far, so yeah, I'll
Ooh,
consider
yeah,
it.
Okay, good. So Sharash at this point.
Yeah, it's her time to shine. She actually has a perfectly clear target right here, I think.
That's true. Perfectly clear.
So I think she'll go ahead and give that a try. She has -4 to attack with the short bow. That is because of stats. That's not great,
That's
but maybe I'll hit.
inspiring.
I don't know how much ammunition she has either, but she's using one of them right now.
I think 12 is in the typical. So that misses. So unfortunately, we have to see which direction. So we'll say even is computer screen right, odd is computer screen left. Odd is computer screen left. So
Okay.
it misses to the right, and so there's no one like conceivably even that close, so it just
Hits
flies
the
off
wall.
hits the wall, falls on these stairs, but misses.
All right. Her weapon speed is 12. She will go ahead and delay. She's going to try again eventually.
All
Ranged
right, good for
weapons
her.
are really slow.
All right. Next up is Miz.
Alright, for Miz, things are getting hot. He is going to fight defensively, which I believe will give him bonuses, but I cannot remember what they were because I couldn't zoom close enough to read them.
So the fighting defensively.
Yes.
Before the attack, you can take a penalty to attack and add half of it to defense. So, like, if you take a -2 to attack, you get a +1 damage.
Okay.
The other downside is your dice no longer penetrate on damage.
Right. Okay, so that should be fine.
Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead and take a 2 penalty for +1 defense.
Okay, sounds
so
good.
I'm going to go ahead and add that to the sheet. -2 +1.
Yeah, put that under miscellaneous.
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and attack the same one that I've been fighting this whole time.
And I'm going to remove the penetrating off the dice so that you can just roll normally.
Yeah, I was going to adjust shield damage, but that's fine. So let's do the attack first anyway. 11.
Oof. Well, you do hit the shield.
Ooh.
But
so this is the lower of 2d6 penetrating. So I'm just going to roll 2d6 and we'll just do everything manually here.
Okay.
So the lower of them is going to be 1. Plus
Right,
his
so you
strength,
just
which is going to be like 1, I think. Yeah. Okay, so, well, he gave it his best try.
He gives it his best try. It's just not great.
And his speed is still 8, so he is going to delay.
All right. So that'll be 26 for him. And next up on the list is this goblin right here, who's attacking Ari. Ah! And this is still on second 18 with a 22, a near perfect attack. Uh-oh. Things are not looking good for our heroes, folks. Just a +1 damage for 12 points of damage.
9, which is over my top. It's over the top.
It's over the top, boys. Uh-oh.
Oh man, now I'm gonna arm wrestle you for my kid.
Are you 1 point away?
What do you roll for top save?
You roll. So you are. Do you have anything like tough as nails?
No.
I don't believe so. So you roll a d20, and you're trying to roll under a 4. So
second 10 in a row.
you are off by 6, which means your character is going to be out for 30 seconds. Your threshold of pain for 30 seconds. So until second 48.
I've got the turn order on top of everything. So it's such a huge turn order. I can't move it out of the way of delay window.
I would honestly say spending honor so you don't take as much damage would be really good, but you're not going to.
Nope. 30 seconds, you said, right?
Yep, I delayed you to 48 because this happened on second.
Oh, you already did it
18.
for me. Okay,
Yep,
I was
did
about
it
to
for
do
you.
it. I was about to do it because again, I can't hear you telling me you're doing things.
Yeah, because
So
are you
much
still getting
lag in
that
Roll20.
mechanical? Are you still getting that mechanical delay from our
No,
voices?
actually, not so much. Now I just don't hear you sometimes. But I think that's a
Oh,
Discord thing.
oh, interesting. That's weird.
Yeah, no. It's a problem where sometimes you guys will be talking for a minute, and I see you talking because the video is fine, but the
Huh.
words aren't coming out. There's no volume, no click, nothing. So I think it's just a Discord issue. I think it's a computer side problem. So in a
That's
month.
yeah. You're just having all sorts of chaos happening to you.
Yeah, don't know. I can't solve it now. Not in the middle of game day.
So second 19, Kara. Moving up the stairs, I
Cool.
assume.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to run up the stairs, which would be these 2 steps. I can only do 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Huzzah! You're right there. All right. So that delays you to second 20, and we are at Tubbs' secondary weapon.
Attack.
All right. Stab Nation. Population Tub. Dude, we have to get you better dice. You hit the shield again, but I mean, I don't think you've rolled above, not just below 10, but you've rolled like 5s. Oh, roll
There you go.
damage. Roll your shield damage because you hit his shield with your 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, that finally rolled above a 10.
So I broke the shield, or
Roll damage. You rolled another attack.
oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. And make sure to roll shield damage.
Oh,
Yep, you're
oh,
just. That's all right. You got pretty low damage. You just kind of smack his shield to no effect. A bunch of big old slap fest over there. Second 19, we've got this goblin back here, which is doing really nothing at this point. He's like ready to jump into it. We're back at the initiative tracker. So this goblin is back here. He's got a bow like half knocked, and he's kind of like looking for the opportunity. Since Ari just fell, this goblin is going to take the opportunity to actually like Ari's laying on the ground screaming in pain, and this goblin's actually like jumping on top of him to try to get around him. And this goblin's stepping up to the situation and has a bow half knocked and is going to delay to fire its bow. So they're both let's see. This guy's done, and this guy's going to delay to fire his bow. Second 20. This goblin has has streamed in and is looking around. I guess he'll go to attack Miz over here.
go for Ghost Tubbs. Go for
Oh
Ghost Tubbs.
boy.
Ghost Tubbs. I'm gonna move Ghost Tubbs down here. That's a 19 against Miz.
This is also the point where I'm going to ask. I think there's a defensive option of giving ground.
That's true.
So how about helping me out with it real quick?
Yeah, so you'd fall back, so you'd move a square, so you'd be like, goblins, and then you would get a +5 to defense.
Okay, cool. That's what I need right now, so we'll add 5 to this roll. Which comes out to a 14. Not quite enough, but, well, that's what I get.
So he kind of like it's an awkward situation since his goblin is attacking from the side. So he like has to like stumble away, and there's so much filth and random garbage on the ground that Miz slips and takes 15 points of damage from this goblin.
That is
Well,
that is not
Holy crap.
acceptable. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not acceptable.
You don't
So
have to pay
Miz
him
like
if they
tries
don't
to fall, and this
survive.
goblin almost like hacks off his leg with a blow that big.
Gosh. I think 14. Nah. All right, so I gotta ask, can he spend honor? Because he has at least 4 bonus honor.
That is actually a question I don't know. Let me check his
NPCs in honor.
Yeah, NPCs and honor. I'm gonna say no. He's not going to spend honor.
All right, he's gonna take a 13 here. And I need to roll a top save. So, what am I rolling exactly? D20 and then add 6?
A D20 and you're trying to roll under 6.
Let's give it a go. I do not.
So he failed by 13. So Miz is out for 65 seconds. So
he'll return at
the
second
shield wall.
86.
The shield wall has fallen.
Kara, what are you going to do? You see on second 20, this happens. Ari is down. So is Miz. They're both screaming in pain, and the goblins are cackling in excitement.
Jeez, I have no idea. Yeah, basically. Yeah, there's, I think, a fair chance Kara would just run away. Because
No one would blame you,
we're
except
getting
for
overrun.
Tubbs, who will curse you to his grave.
No,
All
he's
right.
like,
Probably come back.
Oh, man.
Probably be the only survivor and come back to kill you.
Yeah, I don't want to do melee. I don't think she would move closer to keep trying to do melee. I have a couple throwing knives.
That's
This is
on
just because
you.
she's a thief. Like, she's not like a hero. I don't
No,
think
this makes sense.
in.
This isn't anything wrong. Just for clarity, since you guys can see both up there, I'm taking away the barrier from the height, just so it's
cool.
easier on everyone. I should have done that earlier, but yeah, no, that totally makes sense from a thief's character. That's within line to see 2 fighters collapse in front of this goblin group. It makes sense to try to either fall back or like stick with Sharish, or these are all things that would make sense.
Yeah. I might step to the side and sheath my scimitar and pull out a throwing knife. I don't know how many seconds that is.
So what is the delay on a throwing knife, or what is the speed on a throwing knife?
I gotta look that up just a second. It looks like the speed base rate of fire 6 seconds.
So it would be 6 seconds if you pull one out, aim, fire. It'd only be 2 seconds if you pull it out, fire, but take a -6 to hit.
6 seconds can be a long time if you get pretty close. I'll just do pull it out and fire.
All right.
So that's you said 2.
That'd be 2 seconds. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you do have some friendlies there, so there is a chance you could miss and hit Miz or Ari. So or miss really badly and hit Tubbs or Zani.
Can I
Super badly
can I
hit the
move as I
line.
do that? Like I was here. Can I go 1, 2 to that location? Like
Yeah, you can
as I
move
pull
while
it
you're
out?
you can move while you're doing that with a throwing knife. Yeah.
Okay.
So second 20. So that was second. That was all on second 20. So at the same time, Zani over there. You probably hear the screams of Ari and Mez as they drop.
Well, I got something in front of me, so Zani will go ahead and just keep hacking away right now.
Keep hacking away.
Yeah, I got good odds, so I'll go ahead and attack.
A near perfect attack, so that hits and is going to do an additional +1 damage.
nice.
Comes out to another 10.
Which does not threshold of pain him. And in fact, it actually saves him from any further threshold of pains, because that goblin is what some in the medical field might call dead.
We'd like to prefer
I hired a
living
champion.
disabled.
I found us a champion down here.
Oh yeah, Zani's been pulling through. And in terms of weapon speed, I believe she will probably delay another 11 and go ahead and attack the next one already adjacent to her.
Yep, the one next to Tubbs. All right.
And I'm going to go ahead and declare Sharesh is probably going to reorient herself.
All right. Yeah. What is she gonna do?
She is probably going to go ahead and start running because waiting another 10 seconds for this to happen is not great. She needs to go over this way in order to get up, correct? So she's gonna go here.
Yeah, she needs. Yep. Okay.
So she's gonna be at 22. There we go.
So on 22, all these goblins here have reoriented themselves. This goblin is moved. These goblins look like they're hopping down, while one is moving up, and two goblins are here with bows. So just so you guys know what's happening. I already delayed them for all this. This is their second 23 stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they're all like kind of pouring in, and the two with bows have them out and are like drawing them back to fire. Kara, what do you do? You see them kind of starting to spread out. You have a dagger, somewhat ready.
Yeah. I guess I might as well throw it, but then I'm gonna start running.
Which one would you like to throw it at?
Oh, I guess this guy at the top of the stairs, like who's coming up the stairs.
This guy right here. All right. I'll say since you have a height advantage, you have +1 to hit.
Cool. I haven't put this in as a weapon yet, so I'm just looking it up real quick. Throwing knife, D6 penetrating.
Are you proficient in it?
No. Yeah. What is the penalty for that?
So since you are unproficient in the throwing knife, you have a -3 to you have a -3 to you have a -4 to attack, defense, and damage.
Okay.
And +4 to speed. So basically in miscellaneous, you're going to add that -4 penalty across the board.
Yeah. So for now it's -3 though, because I had a +1. So I got a 2, which is not gonna hit.
Yeah, that is not.
Oh, wait. What was it? That was. Sorry. That was. I think I'm rolling damage. I think I just messed this up.
Yeah, you need to. Oh, sorry. Let me add you. Let me just give you a profile for it real quick. You now have. What is the base speed? Is 6 seconds?
Yeah.
I have now given you a combat profile for the throwing knife.
Very cool.
So if you want to just hit that attack, you're gonna have a +1 on top of that. So you rolled a 12, but it's actually a Oh, you have a bunch of bonuses. Oh, cool. That's awesome. So even with a -4, you only have a -1. So you actually got a 13 to hit. And let me see this 1d20. So I got an 18, so that misses. So even is going to be to the computer screen right. Odd is going to be computer screen left. So you've missed once again evenly. So this and roll a d12, or I'll roll a d12 for you. So you missed 2 feet off. So you're about 2 feet off right there, the closest point. Your dagger hits right about there. So you have a discarded. I'll draw it on with my beautiful. Your dagger's probably a good green. So that's your throwing dagger right there, artfully drawn, as it bounces off the wall at the top of the stairs and falls on the stairs. All right, Sharesh.
Sharesh is going to go ahead and try heading up these stairs. This is too dark for her, but hey, you know, going up here is probably better than nothing. So she's gonna end her move like about here, I think.
Okay.
So that's 1 second of movement, and she's done.
She's coming up the stairs like towards me.
Yeah, she doesn't have a light source, so.
So Sharesh's turn again. Second 23.
Okay. How much distance do I have? 40. This still isn't quite enough, honestly. She doesn't have enough time to, like, fire and aim right now. She was, like, in the middle of trying to set that up. It would still take, like, 4 seconds before she even fires again, right? If
Yeah.
even.
How long was she in? How long was she
I think
into her speed?
I think, like, a whole 1 second.
Okay. So yeah. So she not much. She had just started to
Or
try
two,
to pull
even.
an arrow from her. Yeah. She hadn't even gotten an arrow out of the quiver.
Yeah, yeah, this just plain isn't good for her.
Oh,
She needs to
she
go
had
down
the
the
arrow
somewhere.
from the quiver. She had the arrow from the quiver, but she hadn't knocked it yet. So
She-
that will actually help her for her next speed.
She will be going into the darkness right now. Because
Okay.
she needs to go and hide. She does not have any other weapon.
So then hit done.
Oh, yeah. Boop. Done.
Kara, you see Sharesh like start to fall back down these stairs here. What are you doing?
Muted.
You're muted, so we can't
Of
hear
course
you.
I am. Of course I'm muted. Yeah, no, I know. I'm sorry, I was getting to it. Yeah, her morale has broken at this point, and she's gonna start running away.
Okay, fair. These goblins. So then hit done there. All right. So this goblin starts heading up the stairs. This goblin starts heading over. This goblin starts heading over. Tubbs on second 23. You're facing one goblin. You can hear the goblins advancing behind you. You gonna swing?
I know that Ari's down, correct?
I mean, you don't know because no one said it,
But
but
I heard her scream. I can make an assumption, right?
yeah, you can make a good assumption that you. I mean, you can hear him crying out in pain.
Well, yeah, okay, so then I know that. Well, since, no offense, I have no affinity for Zari, I'm going to disengage and try to help out Ari.
All right. So you fall back. Okay, that sounds
Right.
good.
Fall
So
back,
you
disengage, whatever you want to call it.
yeah move a square, and because Zani is there, she can hold back the goblin, and the goblin's not going to get a. Where the goblin is going on, yeah, the goblin's going to be too focused on Zani to attack you. As you never even hit, so he's not terribly threatened by you. Roll or hit done. And I think that is where we should call it for today. So Tubbs hears Ari crying out in pain and turns around. You see Sharish running down the stairs and Kara kind of doing the same as these goblins, two of them with bows knocking arrows, and three goblins are advancing towards you. That's where we'll end it for today's session. For experience points, you guys have and now that you have three henchmen, you're dividing it by, they count as another person and a half. So any experience you get is divided by, instead of.
At a 4, 5.5.
Yeah, instead of 4 of you, there is now going to be 5.5.
Just like normal.
So a full share, or 5.5. So that's 4 experience each for today's session so far. Right? Is that how that? And then a half share would be 2 experience points. So each of your henchmen gain 2 experience points, and each of you gain 4 experience points.
Right. No goals are necessarily accomplished yet.
Yeah, because you have killed one goblin so far, so. But you haven't accomplished any additional story quests or anything like any quests or story awards. Thank you all for playing. You got some cool henchmen. All in between this week and next week, all fill out all their skills and fill out some of their additional build points that some of them have, so that they have more fleshed out backstories. I'll also double check about the honor thing. Anyways, I'll thank you all for playing. Have fun in your next games.
Sure will.
Oh, I just want to keep playing.
Right?
And catch you all next time then.
Yeah, catch y'all next time. See you guys. Yep.